interaction platform is essentially a system for controlling all kinds of interactions that come into your company and distributing them out to contact center agents so that they can be handled and worked with in an efficient manner. We started out long ago building a very simple system that was just supposed to handle phone calls and use automatic call distribution to figure out which agents they should go to first. And from there, we kind of built out the concept that it's really not just phone calls, it's really emails, and then over time it was chats, and now it's SMS, and now it's all kinds of work items that flow out to agents.
The Interactive Intelligence platform really allows businesses to revolutionize the way they communicate with their customer base.
We've got features in there that have been in there since 1994, the founding of the company. Currently, in our 4.0 product, we're over 10 million lines of code. So that's a lot to look at. Just to build the product one time takes over 24 hours, and we localize in 20 different languages.
When we sit down and look at features, we're not just looking at our customer, the one who will have the phone system, but we're looking at the customer of that customer and saying, what's their experience going to be with this feature? And so a lot of times we spend a lot of time talking about what's it like to call into a call center, what's it like to be called by a telemarketing person, and try to change the experience for that person as well. Because if our customers are happy, then they tend to buy more, and our customers need more equipment. And that comes back to us.
I think the biggest obstacle that we've surmounted, and we continue to, is just doing things that don't always seem possible.
Interactive Intelligence knows that as a company, they're only as good as the sum of the people that work there.
Good ideas tend to gather a following here. And when something gathers a following and gains momentum, then it's more likely that we're going to take off and implement it. And you know, you're looking at a 1,000-person company. We can put a lot of weight, a lot of marketing behind a big idea and take off and run with it.
A lot of our competitors, I would say, are reactive. They just, I don't know, they don't seem to be really looking out there for what are the cool things that can be done. They just kind of say, what do we have to do, and what are people pushing us to do, and what are their competitors like us doing? We don't look at things that way. And we say, okay, we've got some neat technology. What can we do to layer on top of that? What can we do to make that technology better, to make it more scalable? What applications can we develop, and how can we add value for our customers? And that's what we're doing. And when you do that, particularly when you look at what are we doing that's useful for customers, that's when you thrive. And we have.
When we came into the market, it was very stagnant. There were several large companies, and they were happy to just sell so many hardware units a year, and they were just milking the market. No new features coming out. It was a terrible time for telephony, so to speak. And we came along right at the time. There were a couple other companies at the same time, and we all had this new idea. Instead of having these big hardware switches for phone systems, we were going to implement those switches in software and let you use standard servers to do the job, so they were much cheaper.
There are companies like Intel and Dialogic that would do all our audio processing for us, and we thought we could do it better. So that's where the old Interactive Intelligence innovation came in. So we started doing all our audio processing ourselves. So basically, not only do we do things like the normal play and the record of a conversation like the vendors could do, but now we do things like music detection, call analysis with voice prints, we do word spotting, we do emotion detection, and that allows us to sell into these call centers and give them these features that they thought were not even possible.
I think the culture at Interactive Intelligence is bright, it's exciting, it's rewarding, it generates collaboration, and most of all, it's fun.
Interactive Intelligence thrives because we care. We care about what we do, we care about each other, we care about getting our work done, and we care about our customers being happy. And so when you have that, you can't help but strive to do your best.
People I work with, there's a wide variety. We've got kind of the young guys straight out of college that are trying to prove themselves, and then we've also got guys that have been here for 15 years and can probably give you an answer to any question you have.
As a laid-back environment for people who like to work hard.
If you want to be valued for what you know and not have a boring job.
In a company that's growing, so there's lots of opportunity.
Yeah,
for
lots of job
advancement.
growth here, lots of opportunity for advancement, and probably the most relaxed job environment I've ever heard of.
When we sit down to business, we are 100% business. I mean, we will sit in design meetings, we will tear each other apart, and you have to definitely bring your A game to work.
But I would say overall everyone is extremely intelligent. Everyone has their expertise, and that's really, I think, what makes the company work so well, is having so many people that are so good at very specific things working together.
I think Interactive, because of the work hard, play hard culture, really cultivates young people and motivates them and makes them want to be driven and realize that their education and all the hard work that they put in is going to pay off, both with an awesome career but having fun while doing it.
The core competency of the company is technology, so that's going to be a lot different than a company that you go to work for that makes scissors.
We get to have a lot of fun with the work hard, play hard, the Nerf wars, and again, it's a lot of people that are like-minded and that are being driven to the same goal, that have great backgrounds and all want to have fun while working and pursuing their career.
On the play hard side, that probably involves Nerf warfare.
Throwing things at people.
Yeah,
I don't hate coming into work. It's fun because even though I have a lot of responsibility, at the same time, if I need to take a break or goof off or whatever, I'm free to do that, as long as I get my stuff done.
Right. The number one priority is work, and then if you want to take a walk around the lake in the meantime, you're free to do so.
It's amazing to see how well Interactive has done, especially during the recent economic challenges. So many of our competitors have not flourished, or even some of them haven't survived. And here we've been able to still see our stock prices increase and to be a hiring oasis within our space. It's awesome.
I think somebody who just got out of college would want to work here because it's got the energy and the flexibility of a startup, but with all the benefits of a big company.
Work hard,
play hard.
Work hard, play hard.
Work hard, play hard.
Work hard,
play hard at Interactive Intelligence.